Hi guys and welcome back. Like I said, the next Harry Potter video will be the main tin, core box I think they've been calling it. Comes in this nice metal tin. Not massive, as you can see, like my hands comfortably fit up the sides. So without further ado, I'm going to open it up and show you what's in here. So, you get that nice new smell, which is awesome. And then in this cellophane, you've got the rulebook, some counters, and the playing surfaces. So, bear with me a second, and I shall open this on up. If I can get my finger out the scissors. So, let's have a look at this rulebook. Right, it is paper. Right, here we are. So, we have got the rulebook with a high gloss finish. Oh, it's got some Snape, Bellatrix and a Death Eater on the back. Very cool. And obviously you've got all the rules. So you've got assembly instructions, the game overview, and then you've got the basics, phases, challenges, organising your groups, quite cool, special rules, and scenarios. So it just shows you how to put some of the original things in the tin together, because you've got the miniatures where you've got Harry, Hermione, Ron, and 4 Death Eaters, and 5 spiders, according to that. 6 dice, damage markers, cooldown clocks, effect markers, power points, objective markers, Patronus markers, and you've got the markers for the spiders. And then lots of different cards. You've got campaign cards, event cards, quest cards, adventure cards, artifact cards, potions cards, spell cards, character cards. Then you've got the game boards, overlays. So that's cool. So I'm assuming that's so you can put different obstacles in the way. You've got your assembly guide. Nice picture of Albus Dumbledore there. Not sure where that is. Maybe in the cave where they pick up, where they think they pick up the Horcrux. Yeah, so you get some decent artwork throughout this, by the looks of it. Some very... It's nice how they've done it on like the parchmenty coloured background. And then yeah, just some nice artwork throughout. So it's not ordinary writing in here, it's a slightly better flowing writing, sort of, excuse me, magical, I guess, or old worldy. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, so that's cool. So you got that. You've got lots of little markers. Quite thin card, but I suppose if you've got lots. Oh yeah, so it looks like the golden egg for the objective markers, and then it shows you what it is. And you've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Which are some of the Horcruxes, prophecy, and a trunk. Very cool. All those are cooldown markers, and I'm guessing those are like for potions and spells and things. Very cool. So on here you've got some overlays and some spiders, Patronuses, which you can choose between a cat and a stag. More cooldown markers, I think. And then the overlays and stuff, like the pumpkin patch, quite like that. Broken floor. Very cool. And then other markers there. More overlays. God, you get quite a bit. So more power coins, markers, overlays and stuff. And then they're all individual. Oh, or do they fold out? Some of them fold out. So that's quite cool. You got like the courtyard, and I'm guessing the Forbidden Forest. So you got 1, more of the courtyard and the forest, 2, and you get a 3rd one. So more of the forest on that one, and another cool one with a nice big Hogwarts crest on it, just here. So that's very cool. So you got the playing space, and And then I'm guessing we're straight into the models now. So, very cool. Here we go. Oh yeah, and the cards. So, those are the miniatures that don't originally come with it, so I'll move those and I'll show you those after. I think those are all of the ones that you don't originally get. I think. Just double check. Yeah, I think that's right. Cool, so you get some dice where the 6 is the Deathly Hallows symbol. Very cool, so you got 3 black, 3 white. Good and bad, I'm guessing. And then you've got lots of little cards, which, I don't know, I guess are like bonuses and objectives and things. Nice and cool. In here you have more. So little objective type things there. So that's nice and cool as well. Whoa, excuse me. And then underneath all of that, we have got a couple, the extras cards. So I'll pop those over there. Okay, so in this little bag, we have some spiders. So we have got 5 spiders in there. See if I can get them a bit close to the camera and if it'll focus. There you are, you got like some little broodling type spiders there. Where the quality on those ones aren't too bad, but then it's quite a lot of legs. So it's hard to tell, which I guess is quite good because there's loads of spiders. So that's a good one for playing in the forest, I'd assume. Oh, chuck them around. So we've got some spiders. We have got parts of Death Eaters, so I'll show you some of these. You've got this guy, if it focuses. Death Eater without an arm. You have a Death Eater that you don't have to put together. I thought he was missing, come on, focus. Missing his wand, but it looks like it's like in a little pouch, like inside his robes, and he's just about to get it out. Quite cool. Tiny bit of flash on top of his head. Not too many mold lines. Not. Sorry guys, my camera cut out for a second there. So I've just rewatched the last bit of the last clip, and I didn't show you this guy or this woman, I think. Another Death Eater, top half of. If it focuses. Not sure if it wants to, but you've got her. The detailing on these guys are quite good. Bring her out, and in, there we go. Detail on these is quite good. A little bit of flash and stuff around. But nice flowing robes and stuff, which is very cool. And not many mold lines on this at all. So that's very cool. You've got the top half of another lady. Out and in, maybe. There we go. Top half of another lady. Looking quite menacing, actually. We've got lots of legs. One for Harry, one for Ron, and then some Death Eaters. Probably quite easy to tell which ones are the Death Eaters and which ones are our boys. Yeah, focus. In there. Not as interesting as the top halves, just legs. But also very good. So, back in there. This one's quite cool. This one looked very nice on the internet. But this one, look, this lady, girl here, Miss Hermione Granger, looks like she needs a fair bit of putting together and looks quite delicate. Some of the things on here are quite thin. Requires an arm and a leg by the looks of it. But again, very cool. And I've got to say, Knights models have done quite a good job of getting quite a few of these looking like the characters. And again, in that one, you've got a couple of legs, some arms and stuff. Not overly interesting, so you don't really need that focus. And here we have got, so this one by one, here we got Ron, I think. Looks like Ron. In there, top half of him. So again, he requires some legs. And actually the detail on the badges are quite good. There's like, you can't make out what it is. You've got a bit of release agent in his hair. There. And then you've got Harry, and if I can get it to focus on him. I haven't got a micro lens, guys, sorry. But you can actually make out his glasses on there, which is quite cool. Again, a little bit of like release agent and stuff on this guy. Requires both his arms and his legs, which is quite cool. And another spider. We can get that one to focus. Not sure if my camera really wants to work today. There we are. And another spider. That one is a much bigger spider. So I'm not sure if there's actually anything under him apart from rocks and stuff. So that's an actual spider, and then lots of broodling. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to get in the pack. But I put the rule book probably right at the bottom of here. Yeah. So supposed to get one spider and 5 broodlings, but I think I've ended up with exactly that. Yeah, that's fine. Don't listen to me. You do get 6 in total. So yeah, that's very cool. So that's what you would get in the normal tin without the pre-order. And then with the pre-order, you get a couple of extras. So with the all-in package, you do get a little blister that will be in a different video of Cedric Diggory, Neville Longbottom and Pansy Parkinson. And then in this box, they put in 4 extra models if you went for the all-in pre-order package. So, let's show you those. I've got them all down here ready to show. So, I think the first one, you don't see much of him in the films really, but in the books he's quite a cool little character. You get this little house elf. Come on. Doesn't really... Let me see if I can zoom in. Will that help? Oh, it does actually. You get Creature, who I really like in the books, not so much in the films. And then after him, you get another little house elf. You get Dobby, in quite a cool little pose actually, of him about to click his fingers, sorry. About to click his fingers, about to do some magic. The next one I'll show you will be quite a miserable man with his cat. You've got Argus Filch on like a couple of steps, which I think is very cool. Quite dynamic like that. He's got his little lantern searching after people. Miss Norris underneath his arm. But yeah, these models are actually very well sculpted. Quite a bit of flash and work to do on them, but very cool. And another very cool miniature that I was looking forward to was Albus Dumbledore. Looking very good. He is the Michael Gambon Dumbledore. I'd like to see the other Dumbledore as well have 2. That'd be very cool. But I assume with the Fantastic Beasts in Grindelwald and stuff like that coming out, movie-wise, that we may get different iterations of them as well. So that's very cool. Let me zoom out. Which is very cool. So you get those 4 extra in this one. Very, very cool. And then I haven't opened up all these things yet, but with the extras, obviously you get their character cards. So you got Creature, Filch, whose magic is 0 because he's a squib, Dumbledore, who I'm assuming will be awesome, and Dobby. And they each cost you galleons, so very interesting because you can obviously build your armies. And I'm assuming in here somewhere you'll get some character cards for the others. But some friends who like Harry Potter are going to come round soon, I think. And I need to learn how to play this game before they come over, so we sort of have an idea. I won't know how to play it at all, I doubt. But yeah. So you've got spread throughout some extra ones, which is quite annoying actually. Yeah, so all the Death Eater ones, they're very similar in stats, but have different spells attached to them, which is quite cool. So 2 of them are the same, and then the other one is different. So they've got Impedimenta for 1, Expelliarmus for another, and then Stupefy for the other 2, which is quite cool. You've got Spider, you've got a Swarm, another Spider card, another Swarm, oh, another Spider card that's gone on the floor, Swarm, oh, actually that's a bit close, isn't it? So you got Harry, whose special spell is Expecto Patronum, I guess, is quite fitting. Ooh. Come on, where's Ron and Hermione now? Hermione has got Counter Spell for her. Wonder what that does. Obviously just counters a spell. And Confundo for Ron. I think that was it from these guys, wasn't it? And yeah, you got just like lots of different, like, sorry again there guys, that all went out, but I found all the character cards, and then you've got all your other cards that I mentioned earlier, so I'll have to go through the rules and see if they need to be mixed up or in separate piles. So you got those, and then all the character cards from the main core tin. In there, and then you've got all the extra ones from your special, like your additional ones there. Oh, so all the Death Eaters have got those on the back. Spider, so that's quite cool. What about the good guys? You've got the Hogwarts sign on the back. And Creature, half and half, that's interesting. And Dobby, half and half, which is also interesting. Because obviously Creature and Dobby not always on the side of good, even though Dobby tried to be. And then you've got these cards, which I'm assuming will be like spell cards and things. So yeah, potions. Choose one. Healing cards. Death Eater Mask. Yeah, so you got lots of different things in there. Oh yeah, and then some different cards which also cost gallons as well, which is quite interesting. So you've got all of those as well. And then underneath all of this, you have got some bases. So you can actually put them on bases and play, which is quite good. Always useful. I've seen on the Facebook group lots of people have put them on different bases, but I don't have an abundance of cash, so they will all be going on here. And just from that one, they just about fit in the slots. So that's quite cool. Won't have to do much green stuff in around the bottom, which I don't enjoy doing. So, very cool. But there we are, guys. That is the core tin for the Harry Potter miniature game. And hopefully next time you come to me, I'll have at least these put onto bases from the main core tin. That is my hope. I will probably be doing lots of little unboxings of each blister pack because I need to see if there's anything missing and miscastings and stuff from what I've heard from the Facebook group. But I'm just going to go through those and check. So you'll be getting little updates on those. And I'll be going through this and having a read before we play. And hopefully once I've had a game or two, I'll be able to report back to you guys and tell you what happened and how we found it and everything like that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video, whether it's Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.